And it's prime time in Japan. It looks to be a great start from Kevin Yerling, who's already alongside the pole sitter of Matt Roberta. But look at Luca. He's looking to make it 3 wide into the first corner. And there's contact between the two. Luca's off the track. Matt Roberta's off the track. Kevin Yerling has cycled into first place. Axel Lergestam is in second. That has been an absolutely sensational start from the Mercedes driver. Jivadar in third. Flexi in fourth. And sixth is Alfie White. Mans Fartingberg in seventh. Eighth is Vlad.
I was pushed off track and I spun, of course. This guy. Who was that, Mark?
The Aston Martins looking to fight the Red Bulls in the championship. They're doing well in third and fourth, but Kevin Yerling has lost the lead, and it's actually Axel Lergestam who's got into the lead of this Grand Prix here. But he's on those medium tyres. The Red Bull of Kevin is in fourth position on those hard tyres. Alfie White has just made an overtake on Mark Roberto, our pole sitter, who fell down the order after contact with the Red Bulls at turn 1. 3 wide was never going to work with the burn there. And I think Flexi has just got in to third position, but remember, Flexi may not score points in the championship. I don't know how that works. Someone else will have to answer that one. But Jivadar in third position here. Kevin Yerling now in fourth. And yeah, we actually see Alfie White thinking about a move on the championship protagonist, and he's going to have the inside of Spoon Curve as he goes along the Red Bull side, alongside the Red Bull driver, if I can get my words out, and he is up into fourth position. Alfie White up into fourth position. That is a great move. Can Kevin Yerling stick this one out? He dips straight into his slipstream again, and he's going to look to make it 2 wide around the outside of 130R. We saw Alonso make a move like that on Schumacher, and now we've seen a move from Kevin Yerling on Alfie White in exactly the same place. Absolutely courageous around the outside. And so Flexi has actually gotten to the lead there against Lergestam, and Alfie White has got back in front of Kevin Yerling down the main straight, and Flexi into the lead here. Now he won't be scoring any points come the end of the day, but I'm sure he'll be happy to be in the lead. I think something about modifying his game sounds has got him out of the championship. He changed his car to sound like a V10. He should be applauded.
You know, the medium runners are gonna, you know, I think it's a little early for that to be one stop, but maybe, you know, maybe they can get those hards to the end of the race if they stop now with a safety car. So I think it's more in the hands of the medium runners than the hard runners, which have to go a little bit longer. And
Jivadar's just got by Axel Lergestam, but he got pushed off track. That gave him a 3-second penalty, and he further got pushed offline. And now Alfie White is up into third position, but Jivadar looking to go through on his teammate. And I think a little bit of team orders between the Aston Martin of Jivadar and Flexi there, because of course Flexi,
Axel and then Alfie.
And Axel and Alfie have had a moment. Axel and Alfie have had a coming together. Alfie falling down through the order. Axel Lergestam also facing the same fate, and he's overspun his rear tyres again.
Oh my days, what the whoa! There's the race done. That's my race done. Big crash. It's always Mans. He's so stupid. Just stuck behind him always.
And Ben Mott is somehow back up into 7th position after falling down the order.
Kevin then going for the overtake here on the last 2 corners on Flexi here. Flexi defending, and he's getting squeezed a bit, and oh, there's contact. And Vlad, he's trying to get the move on Kevin there because of the contact and because of the loss of momentum.
But let's keep an eye on Kevin Yerling. He's looking to make a move at the inside of 130R, and it's off the track for Flexi, and it'll be off the track to defend it. So I think he's going to have to give that position back. Who got DRS out the 2? Vlad will look to pounce on Flexi as much as possible here. Around the outside, it's 3 wide on the straight between the 2 Ferraris and the Aston Martin of Flexi. Marcus Feld actually comes out on top, and he's in third position, right behind Kevin Yerling here. Marcus Feld has absolutely had a meteoric rise up the field. 11 places gained.
With Fletch close behind then.
Oh, and there's contact between Marcus Feld and Flexi on the run up to Spoon as Flexi tries to fight back, and that was a very robust move from Flexi, pushing out Marcus Feld onto the edge of Spoon Curve. And I tell you what, it is a man you don't want to anger. It's Marcus Feld. He'll either take you out on track or take you down in the FIA sessions, and Marcus Feld will try to fight that one straight back. Straight line speed, absolutely a rocket ship down the straights and up the inside of Flexi and back into third, but he struggles so much through the first sector. As you said, someone who loves to play the low wing card, and immediately Flexi battles back, but Kevin Yearling will relish the fight between these two. But he's picked up a 3-second penalty, and he's off the track at Degner 2. He was looking to close down. I was just about to talk about how he led the championship into the race, and he needed to get ahead of Jivadar, but now Jivadar is in prime position to take this championship, unless Ben Mott, who has come back from an absolutely dismal start, can take it. And Jivadar has a very good advantage here, because Marcus Feld does take that second position back and will have a lot of pace down the straight here. But Jivadar in a very, very good position. Ben Mott needs to clear this battle ahead very quickly. Flexi will be acting as rear gunner for Jivadar, for the McLaren, and Marcus Feld picks up a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a recap of the time penalties as Alfie White is let through by Ben Mott. Ben Mott, I tell you what, Alfie White lets him through, and Alfie White just snipes Marcus Feld out of the race. I don't think that was coordinated and what they would have meant to do as the McLaren team, but Alfie White, if that was substantiated, that would be a almighty penalty to just knock another driver off the road so your championship contender could cycle through.
Whoa! Did you see that? Yep, just go forward.
No, it's not really really normal to go for that, but you know, just it's strange to see that they did it like this and the McLaren switched like this, because you know, I think, in my opinion, you should like try. Oh, Mans Vandenberg actually. Sorry, but
out, and there's a safety car. There is a safety car, and this could be absolutely crucial because Flexi is coming into the pits, Alfie's into the pits, Ben Mott's into the pits. This is working out brilliantly for those hard runners because they're going to get onto the mediums and they're going to be within range of getting to the end. But I tell you what, Alfie White has gone into the pits and it's a double stack for McLaren, and that is disaster. Remember, Ben Mott in the championship hunt, we saw them switch out on track. He just got out in front of Kevin Yearling. So important, but I tell you what it does mean, is it means Jivadar has got ahead of the whole lot of them, including Flexi. So Jivadar is in the lead of the race, but he's on those hard tyres.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. You know, it's even more weird that they switch the cars like around when it you know, when they, in my opinion, you should help the championship contender.
I think the mediums will go to the end as well, but let's see how this restart is. Kevin Yearling and Ben Mott down in 6th and 7th. They're going to look to try and climb up the order here, but Jivadar has got things underway, and actually it's Alfie White right behind the rear wing of Flexi, and they'll think about closing in. Flexi's had to go defensive, and indeed Marcus Feld with his 0-0 wings has got himself back into third position, but Alfie White tries to tuck under and has a lot better run out of turn 2 and takes third back into the position. Ben Mott, meanwhile, has climbed up into 5th position. So climbing up the order, he needs to clear Marcus Feld, he needs to clear Alfie White, he needs to clear Flexi, and he needs to be in front of Jivadar at the end. Now will Ben Mott be able to make a move in to turn 7? That is at Degner 1 and Degner 2. I don't think he is going to be quite close enough. There's battling up ahead. Alfie White are looking to go wheel to wheel with Flexi. It's so hard to keep the car under control there. Flexi just about keeps the position, but Alfie White looking really racy, looking really punchy, and looking to burn ERS here because he wants to chase after Jivadar and he wants to slow him down for his teammate into Spoon Curve. Flexi playing rear gunner like Sergio Perez would in 2021. This is sensational driving from our Tier 2 roster.
What's he doing? You can't just do that. I've almost killed him.
On the track, 130R, head towards the Casio triangle. He goes super aggressive up the inside, late on the brakes, pushes out Flexi. Flexi is off the track, and now Alfie's off the track, and he makes contact with his teammate. Ben Mott somehow carries on going forward. Flexi maintains 2nd position, and Marcus Feld in 3rd still. Alfie White was all or nothing there, and he nearly wiped out his teammate for good measure. He falls down into 8th there. That was reckless.
Holy dude, you're murdered.
Of course! That guy is such a he's getting disqualified anyways. Oh look, now I'm on the grass. What's going on?
And they're going wheel to wheel, and they crash, and they're out, and Ben Mott parts the sea like Moses and into second position. Ben Mott is now 3.2 seconds away from his championship rival, Marek Baberda, who fell down the order earlier on. Pole sitter is back into third. This has been a topsy-turvy race. Alfie White's out. Alfie White's retired. And where has he retired? He's retired on the inside of turn 2. So he has retired on the inside of turn 2, and that is off on the rough stuff there, and Alfie White is out of the race.
Oh, he's killed me.
Are you okay? That was a big one.
Unbelievable. That's got to be a safety car for you guys.
So Alfie White says that is unbelievable, and that's unbelievable. Marcus Feld, he really does not like BWT and their water, and he crashes straight into their polystyrene cement. Let's see how the penalties stack at the end. But here's Ben Mott on the charge down to turn 1, and Marek Baberda's actually looking to make a move, and this may not be too bad of an idea to let him come through and chase down Jivadar, because Jivadar would be under pressure from a driver that isn't necessarily in the championship race. So contact between those two could be costly, but Marek Baberda is now the man to close down. There's a safety car out. There is a safety car out. Why is there a safety car out? I'm not sure, but a safety car in the late stages here. Do we expect anyone to go into the pits for softs? Jivadar has come into the pits, Marek Baberda into the pits, and Ben Mott has stayed out. So Ben Mott stayed out. Now he needs a lot of other cars to stay out and follow him through too. And indeed they do. Nazar Kader, where does he come from? Fletcher Watson is in third. Vlad is in fourth. Fifth is Max. Luca is in sixth. And Ben Mott puts the foot down. Nazar Kader has come from absolutely nowhere to be second in this race. Fletcher Watson also having a very quiet race, but somehow up into third. I bet it won't feel quiet for them. But we are looking down the order, and we are looking for the progress of Jivadar, who has already overtaken 7th and 8th position as he down into turn 1. He goes around the outside. He does get into 8th position. Marek Baberda also following him through the pole sitter here, looking to recover. And remember, these medium tyres are fresh compared to the tyres ahead. Kevin Yerling is up ahead, but there's a 5-second penalty for overtaking under the safety car for Jivadar. We'll have to see what happens there, but that was a illegal move at least for Jivadar. I didn't quite catch what it's for, but I'm guessing that was what it was. And he could be actually leapfrogging it 1 or 2, but we do see a yellow flag on track. Who is that? It's Kevin Yerling. Kevin Yerling is out and into the gravel trap. His day is done. He will not be taking the championship today. It is very easy to say that. He has picked up wing damage. He's at the root of the table. And Jivadar has nearly spun. So 9th position for Jivadar. And he's falling backwards as well, desperately trying to make up time. As he comes through 130R for the final time, he's going to pick up his first win of the season here. And it is going to be the win that sends him to the top of the standings. And the championship is won by Ben Mott. Tier 2 Prime Motorsport Championship, Ben Mott.